Hey everyone, how are you doing tonight? Hope you're having a good day, a good evening. Uh-oh, there goes my DTF printer. Let it shake it up real quick and then we'll get started. And my table is an absolute wreck. I hope that worked. Okay. It's still shaking. Can you guys hear me okay? It's almost done. All right. So are you guys able to hear me? Everything look okay? My camera's kind of weird. Thank you, Daisy. Daisy, I saw something you posted within the last few days, and I was going to say something about it. Now I can't remember what it was. Did you do something recently that was like really pretty or creative or something like that? I feel like you did. But I hope everybody's having a good day. Let me go ahead and start by saying hi to everyone. I have a few little things I want to talk about. Nothing major, just some little things. And then I'm actually going to work on an order tonight, just one shirt. And I need to get that to the lady that ordered it. So anyway, let me get started. Hey, Dimps. Hey, Victoria's Creations. Hi, Ethel. How are you? Hey, Sandra. There's me. Hello, everyone. Hey, Retired Crafter. Hey, Kelly. Like your new template. It's cute. Hi, Jennifer. Hey, Unbiased. Thanks for being here. Hey, Penny. Hey, Sharon Davenport. Hi, Alice B. Hi, Renee. Hi, Beverly. Designs by, okay, that's Tianda and Cheryl, Monique. Hey, Addie. Hey, Stacy. Oh, Stacy, I need to tell you something that I got today. Something that showed up today. All right, get down here. Hey, Diane. Hope you are doing well this evening. Hope everything's going fine. Hey, Crafty Leo. Hi, Mrs. JB. Hi, Janie. Hey, CJ Spice. Hi, Willie. Okay, everybody says they can hear me. Hey, Arlene. Welcome. Hi, Barb. Hey, Porgy Town. Hey, Juana. All right. Thanks, Renee. Thanks, everyone. Hey, Mary. Okay. Blingin' BZ. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Hey, Jennifer. Hi, Lily. Hi, Stephanie. Hope you're doing okay. Hi, Laura E. Our Lovelanders. Okay, I'm going to kind of start scrolling. I see Carla. Hi, Danny. Hi. Hi, Donzel. All right, I think I'm to the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to do a shirt tonight, and it's a part bling, part HTV. I have already, well, I don't know what that's doing here. I've already weeded part of what's going to go on the shirt. Let me go ahead and take that down. Hi, Valerie. Hi, Rosalind. Okay, so hi, Dee. I've already weeded part of the vinyl that's going to go on this. And then it's going to go inside this G. So the G will be in bling, and then the rest of it will be in vinyl. Now I'm going to clean off my table real quick. I was playing with a new laser last night, so I have stuff all over this table. It is a fiber laser. I've never used a fiber laser before. The software is very different than the other lasers I've used. And so I was just kind of playing around with some things last night. A fiber laser is just a different laser technology. So you have diode lasers and you have CO2 lasers, you have fiber lasers, there's other lasers. But this is it right here. I'm just going to set all this stuff on it. And a fiber laser is good for metals. Metals, hard plastics, rocks, slate, What else? Not wood. It's not great for wood. Hey, Patrice. But I was playing with it last night. It worked really well, but I don't have the software totally figured out yet. So I'm going to do a video with just some basic show how it did for me on some of my first things. And so that'll be coming up. Let's see. I have a video, I'm not done with it yet, coming up on this HTV Ront 2 press, Auto Press 2, whatever you want to call it. And I did use it. Oh, still got my flower on here. I did use it a few nights ago and pressed some puff vinyl, and it worked. And I pressed the puff vinyl with the pad that came with it. And I pressed the puff vinyl with a better pad. And I'll give you a spoiler alert now. I like the better pad with it. It worked on the other, but I don't know if you've noticed sometimes when people post pictures. I've seen this on Amazon, in Amazon reviews of puff vinyl. They talk about how great this puff vinyl is, and they'll post pictures and it doesn't look great. It looks dimply and just not smooth. Hey Eve, hey Delonda, hey Jessie. And so using the nice mat, it did a nice job. So that'll show up in the video. And I'm still trying to get all this stuff off my table. I'm almost there. And then I had been talking about ordering some pink tape. I ordered my pink tape. I ordered a 6-pack. And it showed up as a single roll. So I called them and they said, okay, we will send you the 6-pack. And for me to take this to a drop-off, Amazon drop-off is like 30 minutes from here. So they let me keep the first roll, and I ordered they reordered the 6-pack. So it came a couple days later, and another single roll. Then I started, the reviews of the tape was good. I read all the nitty gritty and I looked at the one stars. That happened to several people. So it was the only place that I saw that had the 6-packs at a good price. So I don't know if you order the Scotch masking tape. I think it's called Scotch Expressions masking tape. And you order a 6-pack, just be ready to, if you don't get all 6, be ready to return it real quickly. All right. Hey, everybody else that's coming in. So what I'm using tonight are some school colors. And I hope this turns out looking okay, because it's not a black shirt. It's kind of a charcoal gray shirt. And so she wanted the charcoal gray shirt. And then the school colors are maroon and gold. So the HTV, hi Beverly. I'm sorry for everyone that I missed. Hey Eve, hey Zelda, hey Victoria Bostic, hey Andrea. So here's my concern is, maroon's pretty dark, and it's going to be on a dark shirt. I think it's going to be a little bit hard to see, but it is surrounded by RM Dorado gold rhinestones. So I hope it turns out pretty. We're going to see. Now, one of the things I was concerned about, and I've done this before and it worked out okay, but I just always get concerned about it, is you do need to press your vinyl first, because your vinyl is thin and your rhinestones are thick. And so to get good pressure on the rhinestones, you need to get good pressure, on the HTV, you need to press your HTV first and then the rhinestones. And I always worry about the transfer tape of the rhinestones sticking to the vinyl. So what I did is I put some parchment paper into my Cricut and I cut out with a slight offset on it. I cut everywhere except for one place over here because it lifted. But I cut out the word Trojans with a slight offset. So this is parchment paper, and I'm hoping that after I put my vinyl down and I'm putting my stones down, that I can lay this parchment paper over the HDB. We're gonna see if that works. It might be a fail, but we're gonna try it. All right, so let me add, hey Up Designs. Let me add, hi Reba. Let me add my second camera here. Can you see anything? I'm not seeing anything. Let's see, let's remove it. Let me just take it all the way out. Oh, let me try it again. Okay, you guys can't see my desk, can you? Because to me, it looks like you cannot see my desk. Let's see what happened. Hey, Tanya. Let's see if we can figure it out. All right, thanks, Eve. Okay, I'm going to remove that all together. Stop the mic and camera. Let's try that. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what's going on. All right. Sorry. Be patient. It's not a phone. It's my computer, and it's a webcam. So let me see. Let me see what happens here. Let me mute it. Okay, that worked. I'm back. I'm back. Delonda, what'd you send me today? I see you said you sent it today. What'd you send me? I can't wait to get it. Oh, okay. So let's go ahead and get started. Hey, Vera. Welcome. So I think I told you guys. All right. Thanks, Unbiased. I think I told you guys. I think it was just a week ago that I went into the doctor for some screenings and just general stuff. And everything from it's okay. But I forgot my phone today. I forgot to take my phone to work. And typically, when I just have routine screenings, typically, if everything's fine, I get something in the mail from the lab. Well, today, my doctor's office called me 4 times, and I didn't have a cell phone with me. So, I was a little bit panicked. It turned out very good. She just said that they got my screening results back and everything looks fine. I was so happy, but after seeing those 4 missed calls, I'm not good. I'm not good going to the doctor. And I was like clammy and hot, and my heart was racing, and my blood pressure was up. I felt like I could hyperventilate. And I really haven't come down off that feeling yet. So if I seem a bit off, I'm a bit off. I am a bit off more than usual. I need to just rejoice in that everything's good. So Demps, when you got a hold of me today and I saw that message, I was like, how did she know? How did she know? There's some sixth sense. Not sick sense. Hey, Lena Doyle. Yes. So that screening went well. I got some other things that I'm still waiting on and getting ready to go through, but everything's not terrible. It's not terrible. And that's great. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and finish weeding this. And, my cover's on it. Finish weeding this. Dumps, that's so sweet. Hi, Shamika. Thank you. Niall, you get that way too? I have anxiety with medical stuff. Horrible. I feel like that in general, I'm a very strong person. And I've been strong-willed my entire life. And I've worked hard in most everything I've pursued other than sports. I just wasn't that good at them. I just, did sports for the social aspect of it. So I would say I didn't try super, super hard with that. Other than that, I think I've tried really hard at what I've done in life, and I've been very strong and have gone through things where I've had to be strong. But when you get me to a doctor's office, I'm like a baby. I am a baby. And so I know many of you go through stuff all the time with doctors. And I just commend you on the strength that it takes to get there and keep hearing the news that you're hearing and to keep fighting. So, pretty good. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to lay the stones in. Then we're going to lay the stones on the shirt. And then we're going to figure out where this needs to go. So before I press the stones, I need to kind of have this on there to see, is everything in the right place? Yes, Diane. Alrighty. Let's see, where's my brush? And so I finally started using this press, and I do really like it, but in my video, I'm going to say that I will always use my better heat pad or pressing pad and not the pad that came with it. The pad that came with it isn't terrible. It's not like the one that came with Thurston. But after doing the experiment with the puff vinyl, I'm just pretty convinced that even for anything, I'm going to use the good pad. And so they may not love that I'm using not their pad in the video, but that's what I'm going to do. And I'll talk a little bit about it. Okay, Stacy, what was I going to... Oh, okay. So I don't know if any of you guys watched We Create last night, but they alluded to there's something new out. Well, they said there's something new. The complaint has been their rotary attachment. Whether you have the Vista, the Vision, there is a pretty large non-working area when you're engraving on tumblers. And so I got a new rotary attachment. They said they know customers weren't happy with that type. They wanted to do a better one. So I got a new rotary attachment. Now, as I look at it, I haven't used it yet because I just got it when I got home today. As I look at it, I'm still not sure it pushes it far enough out into fully working area. So I'm excited to see that. Which heat press did I use for my keychains? So my keychains, Patrice, when we were live doing those keychains, did I use my old HTV ROM or did I use a little bitty press right here? I can't remember. Yes, Stacy. It came from We Create, and I don't think they have it like on the market yet. They're probably getting feedback. But I don't know that it's going to still push it all the way out into the working area. What it does is it's something that goes inside your tumbler, and it's very rubbery and grippy. I do like that. But I just have not had the time yet to see if it's still going to push the tumbler far enough out so that there's no part of the tumbler that's not usable. So I'm excited to see that. I will, Stacy, for sure. Patrice is like, she doesn't remember either. Patrice, what'd you use? Okay, Delonda, thank you. You have to upgrade the software to use it. Awesome. Yes, this one is, I'm sure this one's for the Vista. because I never even made a pre-recorded video with the Vision. I used it on live that one time, and that was it. Hey Naomi, welcome. Okay, so again, I hope this looks okay on this shirt. I'm gonna feel really bad if it doesn't. Here's the deal. All of us have been watching these videos long enough. I'm doing these lives. I'm watching these lives and seeing how Patrice puts colors together to see how pretty things can be. And people in my school see some of my shirts. But I think whatever ends up on this shirt, she's going to love it. Rosalind. Okay, so the keychain, was it the old HTV Ron, and did you use their mat, or did you use like a good mat, like a thick, dense, a mat like this? Because you're going to get a lot better pressure with a mat that doesn't squish down. And that the pressing mat that I got with my first HTV Ron, which I think they have upgraded since then, it was very squishy. Now the mat that came with this AutoPress 2, I think is what they're calling it, it is much better than the first one. I will give it that. But I can already feel a crease in my pressing mat. Maybe I'm just hard on pressing mats. You use their mat. Okay. Rosalind, I do. And it's a relatively inexpensive way, in my opinion. It's $20 some to get better presses. I will find that. Don't let me forget. I forgot last week to put something in. You used 2 mats on yours. Yeah, that you can do that too. I just want to have a mat that I know is going to be hard and dense and not squish down. So you can add a second mat. It's going to make it thicker. So in the end, even though it's still going to squish down, it's going to be thicker than what just a single mat was. So I think that was Rosalind that asked about that. I will do that here in just a little bit. We're not going to be on here real long tonight. I have my son around for the football game. I don't even remember who's playing. Washington, and I don't remember who. But are you guys excited about the one for the Vision 2? Will allow you to turn off the area outside the workspace. What color rhinestones are you using? So these are Arm Dorado, and they're a gold metallic. I think they're considered metallic. If they're not metallic, they have a metallic look. So if Eve's in here, Eve, are the Arm Dorado stones metallic, or do they just have a similar look? They might be glass with a coating over them. Okay, Rosalind, you have a pressing pillow. Hey, Michaela. Hey, Marlene. So Arm Dorado is what I'm using. Marilyn, I should have remembered that name. What in the world? Oh, I know what I was getting ready to ask. Is anyone excited to go see Wicked? I love musicals. I love music. And I'm excited for it to come out. I think we need to do some Wicked crafting. And I saw somebody that did the word Wicked with stones around it, so they could wear that to the movie. Hi, Annette. Welcome. Hey, Evelyn. But I don't go to a ton of movies, and I hope that it stays on through Christmas here, because my daughter, who hasn't been home since last Christmas, is going to be here this Christmas, and she loves going to movies. Hey, Annette. All righty, let's see. That is not big enough. We might be going with an oversized piece of transfer tape. I think we are. We're just going to go with an oversized piece of transfer tape. Now, I haven't used this for stones yet, and they look pinkish on the table. Okay. I haven't used this for stones yet, but I'm still using 350. And then this one has different pressure settings. And so let me see what they start at. I got to remember how to use it. Okay, there we go. So it goes 50 pounds, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170. So for my puff vinyl, I used 170. I think for my stones, I'll use 110. We'll just see how that goes. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like all kinds of musicals because I love music. I don't know how many of you were already born and watching The Wizard of Oz in its original days. This is flimsy. This is not the good stuff. This is probably something I ordered from Amazon. It has little lines in it too. Thank goodness it worked. Yeah, the line. I love how far it pulls out. It pulls out further than the original one, and the clearance is higher. And between the clearance being higher and the drawer pulling out, oops, I have a hole that's empty. I think that's a big improvement. I love my old one. I do love my old one, but I think this is an improvement. Okay. But if you have a heat press that works perfectly fine for you, then spend your money on something else. Spend your money on something you don't have yet. Unless it's just, you know, something that you really value. Okay. I think I got all those in. I should have asked Jessie if there were any overlapping ones, but I forgot. Okay, so I'm going to pick that up. Niall, you watched Oklahoma finally last weekend. Was it a really old version of Oklahoma? So I used to work in Tulsa, and there was a little theater company, and I say little, it wasn't even in a theater, it was an outdoor setting of Oklahoma in this like amphitheater, outdoor amphitheater out in the country on a ranch, and it was a privately owned production of Oklahoma, and then they also fed you, and they did, oh my goodness, they did like rides, horse rides, wagon rides, all that jazz. But it was really good. I mean, for being very amateurish, it was really very enjoyable. Okay, so I'm just going to set this on here so I can kind of see where it would be. Let's move those stones. Hey, Coretta. Welcome. And what did I do with my shirt? Let's get my shirt. I think I already preheated my shirt, didn't I? I'm going to go ahead and do it again. Because I'm not 100% that I did, but I think I did. You guys probably remember that I did. But it's not going to hurt it to press it again. I can tell I did because I see the press marks. Alright, we'll just do it for 5 or 10 seconds. So here is the bling outline of the G and the RM Dorado. And then here's the word Trojan, so it's going to fit right in there. Cool off just a little bit. The one with Hugh Jackman. Okay. Move those over so I'll knock them all over the place. Okay, so this has a V-neck, so it's kind of easy to tell generally where the center is, although never trust just the V-necks. But this is not a real symmetrical design, so I'm not going to be too concerned about it. I feel like what I need to do first is place this where I think it goes. Okay. So I want to center this, and I don't have to worry about anything going above it. So I'm just going to have this G right below the V. And then Trojans will go through it. And okay, so we're just gonna center the G. I thought it was gonna be a little bit more complex than that. Hey Greg. There goes my DTF printer again. Greg, I really liked that last design you posted. It's very pretty. And then I also don't have to worry a ton about this being exactly straight. It needs to be straight-ish because you don't want that to look way off. But those letters aren't straight along the bottom, so I don't have to be too picky. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to fold this up so I see the sides of my G at the same area. Then I can see where the center is. I'm just going to try to lay the center down below the V. I feel my shirt's kind of crooked. That is going to be too crooked. Too crooked. It's going uphill. Hey, Bonetta. Fresh off of vacation. Where'd you go or what'd you do? Sometimes I do a staycation. Oh, I do have news. Our Board of Education is meeting tonight, and I put in my notice of retirement. So I'll get an email later with the board minutes, and it should say it was approved. Because I'm retiring in the middle of the year, they wouldn't have to approve it. But it's something that I already worked out with them last school year, was to come back for part of this school year. Thank you. And they already know who they're hiring for my replacement, because we've been working with the Grow Your Own Counselor program for quite some time with her. So maybe that's part of my melancholiness too. I don't know. I'm ready. I'm excited, but it's also a little scary. All right, let's see. Can you tell? It's hard to see through that. It's hard to see if it's straight or not. Hey, Linda. So let me hold it. Thanks, Geneva. Yeah, so my last day is January 31st. Okay, check this out. I feel like it's slightly going uphill. Let's set this. Just slightly. Just a little bit. Probably last time I moved it, I didn't even really move it. So let me kind of tug on this and then lift it and straighten my shirt out. Hey, DB. Welcome. Thank you, Greg. Thanks, Mary. Oops, I missed what? Oh, what was that? Kevin and Penny. Oh, thank you. Yes, I'm definitely continuing my channel. Thanks, Evelyn. Thanks, Renee. Yes, I'm looking forward to having more time to plan and do more things on my channel. More varied things. I want to do more sewing. I want to have the time to think things through and to plan better, because right now when I get home from work, I am so tired. And so right now, if I do something on the weekend, like I had a wedding out of town last weekend to go to, which was fun, but it uses up your time. And then the weekend before, we went to stay in a cabin in Arkansas. And so when I eat up the weekends, I just don't feel like doing a whole lot of work in the evenings that I don't have to do. Like just getting the bills paid and laundry done and all that is enough. And, you know, I'll come in here and I'll play with some things. But the last thing I feel like doing is turning on that camera and recording some type of video. So, and I think it's at least been 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks since I've done a video. And I don't think I've had that big a gap since shortly after I first started. So when I first started, I was doing videos, and then, okay, let me change my timer real quick, because I have this on 20 seconds and it needs to be 15. Okay. All right, hopefully that's a good pressure. So I first started my channel and I went for a while, and then I just was like, what am I doing? And I went 6 weeks without doing a video. Not wanting to do laundry. Hey JV. Hi Sheila. Yeah, more time to go on Jeep trips, that's right. And then I just the last 2 to 3 weeks I've just kind of been through some things and I haven't felt like doing a whole lot extra. And so I didn't. So I don't think I've had a new video for 2 or 3 weeks. And I try to do 1 to 2 each week. Okay, so I just did that wrong. Gosh darn it. Okay, here's how I'm going to fix it. I'm going to put a squishy pressing pillow in there so it squishes down and gives pressure to this. I even said I needed to do this. So here's what I'll do is I'll do this. And then if I need to, I can go back in there with a little bitty press. I'm going to make it work. We're just going to make it work. I know that when we all first started doing this, there were times when we would put the rhinestones down first. It is not the way you want to do it. Not at all. But it's how I did it. And so hopefully the HTV6 camera will. I may be finding a tiny little heat source to make it stick down. I can't believe I did that. Okay, so I'm going to put it on first like this and get it to tack down. And then I may put a pressing pillow in there and repress it. Let's try it. Let's try it. Nope, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let me look and see what I'm supposed to press. Caesar Easy Weed. Caesar Easy Weed. I need the time and the temp. So let me see if I can find it. I used to have it on my phone. I had a link to it so it looked like an app, but it went to their interactive thing. But let's see. Caesar Easy Weed. Time and temp. See what it says. Okay, so the first thing that pops up is 305 for 10 to 15 seconds at medium pressure. Does that sound good? Okay, Jessie says 320 for 15 seconds. And Renee says 305 for 10 to 15 seconds. And let's see, any others? Press, oh, Cheryl, thank you. So I'll press it and then I'll turn it over and press it again. Okay, so Jessie says, Renee, you're right. So we're doing 305. Okay. So I pull that out. I don't need all that heat on there. Okay, so I'm gonna have to let that cool down. So we'll give that a few minutes. And then let me look over here and look for a pressing pillow. Because what I need is I need the rhinestones to squish down into something and let there be enough pressure on the top. I cannot believe I did that. I even talked about it. talked about it, it didn't help me out. Okay, we're at 3:45. I'm just going to turn the machine off for a few minutes, and I guess you just have to look at my mug for a while. Press it from the back. Okay, so I'll press it from the front, I'll flip it over, I'll press it from the back. Because I picked this up to put it down. It's like, wait a minute, I was going to put that over my HTV before I did my rhinestones. So, you guys think it'll work? Patrice, you think it'll work? Has anybody else done their rhinestones first and then their vinyl? So what are you guys doing this evening? Are you working? Are you just chilling? Are you watching TV or getting ready to watch a football game? I think after I finish, I haven't eaten yet either. I'm hungry. Go downstairs. All right, let's see. What are you at? Okay, it says at 3:23. We're going to let it cool off just for a few more minutes. So I found several little projects. Patrice working on her printers. Is it your DTF printer? Working on Christmas wreaths. Oh, I want to make a Christmas wreath, but with the that stuff. I don't even know what it's called. Not tooling, the mesh stuff. Downloading Christmas embroidery design. Supposed to be studying sea mills. Winding zipper by the yard to put up. I've never bought zipper by the yard, but I'm sure that's a way less expensive way of doing it. Working on some bags. You're hungry too. I want to start talking about food like I do a lot. Still organizing your craft room. Oh, Jennifer, you're going to try your punch needling. All right. Yeah, I think we're going to do, well, we talked about last week the name pillows. I've been wanting to do one for a long time. So Barb says you sewed most of the day on customer orders, chilling, watching White Collar on Netflix, and hanging here in the chat. Annette ran out of energy, so winding down. Link to, okay. So let me, while we're waiting on this to cool down, let me find that mat. Let me find the mat. Amazon, go to my orders, and let's just put in the word mat. I have bought at least 2 of these for various presses, but I'm not sure mat was the right word. Okay, here's one that I ordered on March 27th of 2023, and it's $22.59 right now. I've ordered 2. Both of them work great. Both are basically the same thing. I cannot remember if I ordered them from the same manufacturer or not, but they're basically the exact same thing. So let's see. Where are you guys? I lost you. There you are. Yeah, $22 and something, probably 99 cents. So there is a map that I've purchased. Oh, hey, Stacia. Just had sloppy roast beef sandwich. Is that like a sloppy Joe, but with sliced instead of the ground up? Working on a shadow box for Delonda's Facebook group. Lots of fun. Okay, this should be ready. Should be. Oh, it says it's down to 280 now, so I have to let it heat up for 25 degrees. That'll go fast. That'll go really, really fast. And I'm tempted to put this in it. Because I really need it to squish down. I need those rhinestones to squish down to get heat to the top of this, to the top of the vinyl. So I'm going to do it this way. And then I'm going to do what Cheryl told me, and flip it over and press it again. Okay, so I have things coming up. Punch needling. I have a couple of cute little sewing projects. Very easy sewing projects. They're little decoration things. What else did I decide I wanted to do? I found some different projects for that. I have a couple that are like hand needling or hand sewing, but it's very minimal. Very, very minimal. Just some little decorations. Okay, here we go. All right. Please work. Please work. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. Let's see. Okay, a poop bag holder because they're waterproof. Ooh, New Orleans style beefsteak gravy French bread. That sounds good. Okay, I said I wouldn't talk about food, and here I am talking about food. Okay. Then flip it over. I'll flip it inside out. Ooh, that mat's hot. Flip it inside out. Did the paper stay on? Okay. Yes. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Nerve-wracking. Let me make sure that's still in the right place. And Temps, I caught quite a bit of your video today. So if y'all haven't seen that, and then I think, let's see, what is tomorrow? Friday. But I feel like Delanda's doing something tomorrow too. Delonda, do you have a premiere tomorrow night or something? Okay. See if I can see it. See if it's still. Okay. It is still stuck in the right place. All right. This is one of those things where it's like, oh, at noon. Okay. Still uploading. All right. Did you use the new rotary attachment in the video? Can my chat over here quit? All right. Please, 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 please. Here's the good thing, is that the washing instructions are to do this on gentle cycle and hang dry. Okay. Now, I can't remember if this is a hot peel or a cold peel. I think it's a hot peel. I just hardly ever do I hardly ever do HTV anymore. You guys think it's a hot peel or a cold peel? Hot peel. Okay. Hey, Julie. Okay, please stick. Okay. Well, that's got some issues. That has some issues. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see what we can do about that. And this is why you should always press your thinner things first. So for everybody that came in late, oh, the vinyl's a cold peel. Oops. Oops. But if you came in late, I said earlier that you should always press your HTV before the rhinestones because the rhinestones are thick and it's going to hold that press up off of your HTV. And then I got to yapping and not concentrating, and I did the total opposite. So I'm going to try to give it some good heat with a smaller press. We'll see. And maybe it's because I peeled it when it was hot. I don't know. But logically, you press your skinnier things, your thinner things first. Okay, it is staying down. I don't have super confidence in it. But, I guess I could just crank the pressure all the way up. I just don't want to keep heating these rhinestones over and over. Okay, I'm going to crank the pressure up. We're going to try that. We'll try that. Oh, okay. I don't know that this pressing mat was under the side of the T. Okay, let's try this again. And then I think that hot peels can be hot or cold peeled. Is that right? Using a pressing tool. Okay. All right. Thanks, Tionda. Thank you. But don't you think that even if it's a hot peel, you can wait peel when it's cold? Alrighty. Thanks, unbiased. Yeah, can you tell I'm a little stressed about this? Thank goodness I know where to get this shirt. Gail, I missed you guys tonight. I'm so sorry. I was trying to decompress. All right, so I'm going to use the edge of this press. Ooh, that's hot. I use the edge of the press. Try to really press good on the HTV. Kind of a weird way to go about this, but I can know I get some good pressure. Yes, I will. Okay, so you think so, Jessie, unless they've changed it. I feel like hot peels means they can be peeled hot, but it's okay to peel them cold. That's what we're going with. Naomi, how are your dogs doing? They're not puppies anymore, are they? They're big pups, big puppies. I can't remember what month they were born in. Isla? Was it Isla and Remy? Okay, I feel like this has a much better chance of being good. Of sticking down really well. Matter of fact, I can see it releasing from the carrier sheet. That's a good sign. It is Caesar, yes. It is Caesar Easy Weed HTV. So if you mix rhinestones and HTV, don't do the rhinestones first. Although Tiana said sometimes she does the rhinestones and then the glitter HTV, and it worked out okay. I do feel much better about it, being able to really get in there with this little press, because I'm just pushing it kind of at an angle so that the side of it is pressing down really nicely on the HTV. And thank goodness the person that ordered this is somebody that I can tell that I didn't do it quite right. And if the HTV doesn't stay on well, I'll make her another one. Ooh, it's staying down. Yes, the carrier sheet, the transfer sheet, whatever it's called, is releasing from the HTV now. All right. Hopefully tragedy diverted. Not diverted, but I escaped a tragedy. Okay. But like if I were making shirts and sending them out and I didn't know this person, I'd be really leery of sending this one. Tiana, I did that once and I still could see the vinyl not really sticking down the way it should. But so much better. I can see on most of this, I see the texture of the shirt through the vinyl. And I feel comfortable with it. I do see one, maybe two little places that they're not coming up, that I don't see as much texture in them. So I will put some parchment paper over it and just press on those spots really well before I give it to her. Okay, I made it through and we are almost done. Okay, let me go ahead and change this. Here it is. Okay, I was worried at the beginning of the colors, but look at that. I think it's cute. I think that the gold is pretty. And even though I would have loved to have had a lighter HTV on this dark shirt, that's the color she wanted. And it looks okay. I think she's going to like it. I'm not so sure I like it, but I know she's going to like it. So we'll go with that. Thanks, Marlene. Thank you. Oh, that's okay. That's okay, Naomi. That's me. G Tigers D. It's Trojans. It's not Tigers. Hey, Jennifer. Thanks, Marva. Thank you. Hey, Donna. Thank you. Thanks, Sheila. All right. Well, I know this was a really short live. I'm sorry about that. This is what I'm doing tonight, but I did have somebody. Was it Niall? Was it Vera? Somebody last week asked, that's what you meant, Trojans. Somebody asked me last week if I would, they'd love to see another sewing live. And so that's going to be coming up. There are going to be some different things coming up. And then again, my last day at work is January 30th and 31st. And I feel like after that, I can kind of venture out and do a few more of those fun things. Maybe do some more crafternoons. And I'm looking forward to that. So thank you guys for being here. If you're interested in the pressing mat, I did put a link in the video. Let me just throw that in there again. I do feel like it's well worth the $22.99. I have found that it's done better for me on things than what the mat did that came with the press. Thanks, Delonda. Yes, Unbiased Sewing is the retiring getting fee. Stacy, there's been a few things going on lately that have kind of gotten on me, gotten my nerves riled up and everything. And there's some stuff at work that's just very difficult. And so, I don't know, I don't feel great tonight, but I'm here and I'm glad you're here with me. I appreciate it. So anyway, you guys have a good night. And we will probably see you tomorrow night in Patrice's. I purchased that mat for mine. It works, like I said. Good, Shamika. I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm glad you like it. That you feel like it works really well. So tomorrow night, Patrice, she's going to be doing her craftable things. Delonda says she has a premiere tomorrow at noon. And then I don't remember. What are you guys doing so good this weekend? Oh, Judy. Let's see what they say. You're welcome, Kelly. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. All right. Delonda and Patrice, Saturday or Sunday? Hey, Kawanda. Welcome. Kawanda, we just finished up. We're getting ready to get up. Okay, Jesse said Saturday. So then check out, them on Saturday. And then E will be back on Sunday. So should be a good weekend. Thank you, Vera. Thank you so much. Going to the craft show to shop. Woohoo! 11 a.m. Okay, so Saturday at 11 a.m.? Yes, thank you, Gail. So if you are part of Patrice's Craft a Bling Box subscription thing, then that is this Saturday. The Zoom is. You'll get an email. I think I already got my email. I think the emails came out. Gail, did you get yours? And Delon, did you get your email yet? I think those did already come out. So if you are part of that, if you ordered a Bling Box and you don't have an email yet, okay, Saturday at 6 p.m. for So Good. If you order the Premier Bling Box, the one that has all the extra stuff and you're part of the Zoom, check for your email because I think we already got them. Okay. Oh, damn. Stamps will be live tomorrow at 11 a.m. What are you going to do tomorrow, Dimps? I'll try to watch. I will try to watch, or at least have it on and be in the bushes. I just can't remember what's going on. Your birthday is not. Is your birthday tomorrow? Let me look. Oh, it's probably on my other. I have your birthday on my calendar, but this is my newer computer. Is your birthday tomorrow, Dimps? Just tell us. Oh, you're going to knit with Linda again. Awesome. Probably, Stacy, probably 11 Eastern time because she is in the Eastern time zone. So probably 10 Central. It's December 16th. Okay. All right. Well, you guys, thanks again for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out. And until my next one, bye. I hope I hit that end stream button. Or I'm going to stand here looking funny. I don't think I did.